All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is Wednesday. You know it is. Your brain might be fried from the extreme heat, but it is Wednesday. It's going to be crazy, ridiculous, good, fun, and awesome. If you come in and you are a Facebook user, which is a ridiculous thing, here's the link to use right there. I'll keep posting every once in a while because I get tired of that Facebook user business. That thing drives me crazy. So, whoever Facebook user said first, you were not first. You definitely were not first today. All right, guys. So let's talk a little things here. First, let's go with this today. Where do you wish you were tuning in from? Not where are you tuning in from? Okay. Where do you wish you were tuning in from today? Where do you want to be? Where would you like to be? There's no limits. You can be wherever you want to be instead of sweaty Michigan. Where would you like to tune in from? Oh, gee, Tidwell. Ay, ay, ay. Where would you like to tune in from? Traverse City, Chris Bergeron says. All right. Why is it not coming in? That's weird. Traverse City. Okay. Where else? Where would you like to tune in from? Where? Where would you like to tune in from, ladies and gentlemen? The mountains of Tennessee. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. Very cool. All right. Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else? Where else would you like to tune in from? Talk to me, ladies and gentlemen. Where would you like to tune in from today? So far, we got Traverse City and we got Tennessee. So far, I would like to be in Alaska. That's where I would like to be. That's just me being in Alaska. There you go. That's exactly where I want to be. Alaska is where I want to be because it's ridiculous around here. It's definitely ridiculous around here. All right. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Looks like we're having a little comment issue today. It doesn't look like there's not showing up today, so it's kind of a little weird, but I will try to correct that if I can over time. I promise you. Okay. Start with first. It is episode 179. It's almost episode 180. So episode 179, talking real estate, how to beat the heat, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but it was 7,000 degrees yesterday. Okay. It was, I looked at it, the devil was sitting next to me in a chair in the kitchen. Okay. That's what was happening. That's how hot it was. It was ridiculous. 100% ridiculous. Greece. I like Greece. It's a 3-shirt day for us big guys. It's a 3-shirt day for us big guys. Oh, yeah. Okay. Too hot for sure. So part of the deep dive today, guys, is going to be about things you can do to beat the heat and still be outside, or at least try to. We tried lots of stuff yesterday on the 4th of July. I had the folks over, had the fam over, and we tried all kinds of things to make it work. And some of it worked and some of it did not work. Some of it worked and some of it did not work. So definitely. I was sitting next to yes, you were.
You're an angel, though.
Chris Bergeron. We will have, of course, guys, we will have the usual suspects. We'll have a little bit of this or that. We will have a little bit of what realtors see too. A little weird that the comments are not popping up for us. I'll keep playing around. Let's see what I can figure out there. But that's kind of what's going on now. So that's kind of what we got going on now. All right. So let's get to it. Very first thing I want to do is ask you in a very simple thing is how long were you outside? How long were you outside for the 4th? Were you outside the entire time? Were you outside for an hour? Were you outside for 2 hours? How long were you outside for? Put it in the chat, please. Hot or not. I like that. See, that's a good one. Special segment called Hot or Not. That's a good one. So Laura says, all damn day I was outside. It was hot as hell. I keep losing connection. Sorry, Kath. I'm doing what we can here today. It's been a goofy kind of day, so we're doing what we can. Few hours, okay. And again, if you need to change that Facebook user, take that link I put right there, and it should change it out for you. Tim says 8+. We only had a couple hours. Well, my people were kind of in and out yesterday. They were in and out yesterday, so we had a little bit of in and it was only until later in the evening that it was doable to be outside. It was only until later in the evening that it was doable to be outside. All right. So let's go to, speaking of the heat, guys, bringing the heat. You know who's available today to bring the heat. Our good friend Mike McLaughlin, but it looks like he's not in his chair yet. So we'll just have to wait a few seconds for that guy to get back. So there he is. Oh, there he is. Now he's bringing the heat, ladies and gentlemen. There he is. Michael, how are you?
Good, Mr. Bergeron. How are you?
Listen, buddy, it's so damn hot outside.
How hot is it?
I'm going to tell you right now, it was 92 today. It was 92. And for a big fella like me, it felt like 7,000 degrees. That's what it felt
That
like.
doesn't sound like a punchline. You can't set me up, or I set you up, and you got to knock it down.
Tell me, was it posed? Well, what should I have said? Tell me.
I don't know. That's why you got to have the joke ready before you start
I know
telling
our
it.
comedy team was not working in the greatest capacity today, were they? Not today. No, 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 no. All
So
right.
I
So,
spent. Well, I was out from 8:30 or 8 o'clock yesterday morning until noon for the Gibraltar parade,
yep.
and then back. So home until 7, and then back from 7 to 11, volunteering at the parking lot for the fireworks in Gibraltar.
So you were parading around in that heat, huh?
Tommy was, not me.
That boy, I'll tell you what, man. Holy smokes. Tough
Yeah, they
dude.
had someone run, or a couple people running around with water bottles during the parade, keeping everyone hydrated and wetting them down. And someone still kind of had a little bit too much heat. One person, you just got to keep them hydrated and keep it going. And they make an emphasis as well on making sure people are hydrated the day before too.
So yes, he definitely had another Friday night on my forehead. You're darn right you could have.
Yeah,
Absolutely. So here's the thing. I will take, Michael, I will take a cold day with snow and throw a coat on all day instead of that heat ridiculousness all day long. Because you can't get away from the heat. You got to go inside to get away from the heat. If you throw a
yeah.
coat on, you're fine.
You know what's funny, when it first starts getting hot, I usually have that kind of same opinion, but like I just went out and mowed the grass and kind of enjoyed the heat a little bit. It's kind of funny sometimes that way.
Yeah, it definitely is funny. It's all kinds of funny that way. I'm telling you.
So I got some answers for your questions. Let's
Do
see.
you? What do you got for me?
Well, I was thinking smaller scope when you said where would you like to be watching the show from? So I was thinking smaller scope at first, and I said St. Pete's Beach, looking out like they have condos there that you can rent for the week, and third floor looking out at the Gulf Coast side on St. Pete's. That's where and then you were like anywhere you want, and I'm thinking okay, Rome.
Rome, right. Somebody had Greece in there. Somebody was like Greece.
Yep.
I felt like Greece, man. I felt all sweaty Greece. So, Michael, I did make one mistake, and my aunt called me out on it. She said, "Did you say throw a coat on?" There's hecklers ever, Michael. They're always after me. The
Yeah, you don't wear
paparazzi are
coats, do
chasing me
you?
around.
You wear a coat now, though.
Yes, I do. I've worn a coat plenty of times this winter. All
This
right.
winter, yeah. So you're starting to transition because you never used to wear a
Hey,
coat
hey,
ever.
hey, hey, hey! I'm not transitioning anything.
Oh.
Okay.
You're
I'm not
transitioning into a guy with a coat.
Yes, that's true. That is true. All right, Michael, let's talk about something that you and I actually know about. Let's talk about mortgage rates and what's going on today.
Well, the Fed came out and basically said what everyone was expecting, that they were going to still keep, rates. They're going to still raise them appropriately in what they see as their vision for tapping down inflation. They feel like they've done a good job so far, and they're just going to keep with the plan. They're not doing as much as they were, but they're going to continue to do it. And we're just going to, the market kind of, when I say market, I refer to the mortgage backed security market, uh, which defines interest rates. They didn't really move a whole lot on that, almost as if that was the anticipated uh, announcement that was going to be made, which it pretty much was. It would be nice if they lay off the inflation, lay off the Fed Reserve rate, but it's only an indirect effect on mortgage rates anyway. I mean, obviously, when they raise it as much as they did, indirect becomes pretty direct. But yeah, so rates are a little higher today. Depending upon the kind of loan you're in, they're in the 7% range, and what your credit profile looks like. But we're going to keep working, and hopefully, rates will cooperate with us. And
Hey,
come down.
Michael, you said you had a lot of people applying for mortgages this weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I had between close of business on Friday and coming into work today, I think I had like 7 people apply for mortgages.
Yeah, but so here's the thing. Here's the thing that's weird. Okay, it's the 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 idea. Well, I guess I'll put it this way. I always want to go back to this way. People have to buy homes and sell homes. It has to
Right.
happen.
Well, and once again, we go back to the fact that we're one of the 4 unique markets in the country where it legitimately costs more to rent than it does to own.
Yeah.
Um, and the forecast is still for property values to do very well going forward. So there's no there's not really a concern of us having some type of a pricing adjustment to the housing market. It's anticipated that the housing market will continue to chug along at its normal appreciation value in line with inflation plus. So that as far as being a homeowner, you shouldn't have to be worried about that, according to what everyone says. So that's one thing that you can count on is the kind of appreciation that we've been seeing. So
Yeah. So Michael, they want to know if your bricks are crumbling back
no,
there.
these are real. These are real bricks.
Now, come on, the ones over the side that look like they're crumbling.
No, those that's just we're doing some work on it. That's all.
As Tracy said Mike's wall needs a mason. Oh man. So what's for dinner tonight, buddy?
The only thing that's planned right now is a salad with some homemade buttermilk ranch dressing. But because I just finished mowing the lawn and I haven't had a chance to prepare anything, so I think it's and actually Tommy's on a trip today, so he went to see a drumming competition with his friends. So
Very nice,
so
very
I don't
nice.
no,
So,
so no dinner for him, just for me and the
is that like
missus.
no soup for you, no dinner for you? Is that what it is?
No soup for you.
That's right. Michael, drop one more dime for us. Just one. Just give us one little tidbit, one little taste.
Boy, let me think. If you're establishing credit and you don't have a credit score, because I was actually this kind of came up today.
Yep.
You not only can you go open, you want to go open credit cards like if your credit's kind of rough, maybe a secured Visa. If you're just establishing, then it would be like a credit card with your bank or something to establish your credit. So if you're in that kind of mode, you can also self-report utilities as a way to bring your credit score up. And then, so if you let's say you pay your DTE bill every month, or you pay your rent every month, or you pay your phone bill every month. You can
Yep.
report these things to the credit bureaus and receive positive credit from it.
All right, very cool.
And
So it doesn't have to
it's as easy as whatever account it is, Verizon, Sprint, whatever it is, DTE. Just Google self-reporting, put in the name of the company to the credit bureaus for credit score, and it'll take you to whatever website that creditor has, that company has set up to report it, or it'll take you to the credit bureau to facilitate it, one or the other.
So you even if you don't have big credit cards or big, credit limits and things like that, you can still get things reported.
Yeah, you can self-report your utilities that you pay. Oh, and here's the big bonus. So you self-reported your DTE bill or your phone bill. We don't have to count that debt against you, against your affordability of what you can afford to pay. So we can, not only can you get the good credit for it, but we can exclude that liability because it's not one that we count against for mortgages.
So Mary Beth said, "Thank you very much. You definitely hit a chord with her." Tracy's asking this though, like, what about rent? How do you report that?
Yeah, I know there's companies that do it. They might even want you to like have tracking ability to show, like they might access your bank statements if you have online banking to see the history of the payments being made for rent, which would then turn around and allow it to be applied to your credit report. So just Google the same thing, how to report your rent to your credit report.
Gotcha. Listen, guys, I asked for a dime. This guy just dropped a jackpot on me. You can get up your credit score, get a credit score if you haven't had one before, by reporting all kinds of stuff that's not typical and not normal.
But remember, do it in conjunction with opening new credit, because these things are going to help, but you still want to build a couple of revolving credit cards as the base of your credit score,
Yeah,
and pay them off monthly, or leave a $10 balance, never be late, and your credit will take off.
Yeah. Michael, you're getting claps, you're getting all kinds of stuff, buddy. I tell you what, geez, that was definitely not a nugget. That was a whole bar of gold there.
Right
My
on,
friend, try to stay out of the heat, enjoy yourself, and get that brick wall fixed. All right.
All right. I'm having a mason come in tomorrow.
All right, but I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.
Bye.
He's a good sport, man. That was funny. Mike's wall needs a mason. Watching from Ohio. Holy smokes. All kinds of crazy good stuff going on. Yeah, it was definitely good info. Tracy always comes with the good stuff. Always, always, always comes with the good stuff. Yeah, definitely, definitely, definitely. All right, so let's talk about this. Guys, I hate the heat. I don't like it. I can't stand it. It drives me crazy. I'm not a big, Gambino's in the house. Give her a little shout out. I'll just yell it out.
Hi guys. Oh,
Hey.
hi Auntie Chris.
Yes, Gambino. Eric, Zach, I'm sad you're in Ohio, but that's how it is. You love the heat. Why do you love the heat? Tell me what you love about it. I can't stand it. It just drives me crazy. It makes you move slower. It makes you tired. Oh, I sweat like crazy too. So I had to get the yard ready because the lawn guys didn't cut the inside of the yard. So I had to cut that yesterday and pull a bunch of. We had grass seed down and hay and stuff, and it's a lot more complicated than it sounds. It was definitely not fun, and it was exhausting. Oh shoot, it's Wednesday. Jimmy Dalmage, come on, buddy. Every Wednesday, buddy. Yeah, this is definitely too hot, Janine. It's definitely too hot. So I'm down here for a country festival. Very cool. Okay, so here's what I want to talk about, guys. Ways to beat the heat, things you can do. All right, so let's talk about that. So the very first thing that you can do, okay, and I thought about and this, and the only reason I bring this up is because it was starting to become more obvious to me. Get a retractable awning. Get a retractable awning. I mean, if like people were sitting at my house under the awning in the shade, it was like 10 degrees cooler, wasn't it? Yeah, it was like they're like, this is great. It's so much cooler under the awning. And I don't have a big awning. So retractable awning, that's number one. That's number one. A retractable awning would be the first thing. Nice. Yeah, Mary Beth, you and I are in the same boat on that stuff. Cannot stand the heat. Holy smokes. Number two. This one just sounds cool to me. I don't know if I mean it sounds a little far fetched to me, but I think I would dig it. Install misters, little misting thing. That'd be so roll your
Like
eyes at
you're
me.
in
She's over
Vegas.
rolled their eyes on me. She's like,
I just
ooh.
want everybody to notice the bougie.
I'm just
got
telling you,
burger on
get
my
some
God.
misters. That'd be
I'd
cool.
like some misters.
They do it at
under
football all
my
the time.
retractable awning
They
in
do it
my
at football
yard.
all the time. Get a water mist bucket. See that, boy?
I'll just get a spray
See,
bottle
Kathy
and
Cordy
squirt ya.
said. See, Kathy Cordy said on the list to get an awning already. So there you go. Janine McKay said, "Run naked to the sprinkler." What's going on in your house over there? What's going on over in Darkwood Heights? Jeez. Watch the kids run through the sprinkler. There you go. Watch the kids run through the sprinkler.
You can do what I did and sit in the baby pool.
Yeah, you did sit in the baby pool. That was funny. Number three, guys. Number three. Install outdoor ceiling fans. If you have like a enclosed porch or something like that, if you have some kind of enclosed porch, that might not be a bad idea. That might not be a bad idea. Stay inside and turn on the AC. Yeah, 58. Listen, G Tidwell, that's what I do, man. That's like 1,000 degrees, buddy. Extend your roof line instead of retractable, then you can add ceiling fans. Okay, that's fair. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. This one just sounds cool, and I want to see if I can find these things. Hang on, I want to look it up and see if I can share my screen with you. Hang on. They just look cool. And bear with me one sec. These are all big, ridiculous looking things. Oh, come on. Let me find a cool picture. Yeah, this one right here. That one right there. I got it. Guys. Here it is. Hang on. Huh?
Amazon.
Yeah, from Amazon. Hang on. Where the heck is that at, though? Let me see. All right, there we go. Yeah. Right there. Right there, guys. That thing right there. Evaporating air coolers. Anybody got an evaporating air cooler? Anybody got an evaporating air cooler? Because that would be awesome. That'd be 100% awesome. So if you have water in it, it blows cooler air and stuff like that. I just thought that'd be cool. So that's another one. And then, wow, this thing's, guys, if you're bouncing in and out today, I apologize. It's one of those goofy kind of days, so I apologize. Yeah, Jimmy's got one. Jimmy down. That a boy. Evaporating air cooler. That's what you got to get. I like it. 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 All right. And then last one, the Miss Shelley answer to everything.
Oh.
Get a pool. That's her answer to everything, ladies and gentlemen. Get a pool. So we had to have two kiddie pools, not one. Now I take that back. 3 kiddie pools. Okay. One was in a little princess pink looking thing. Then one was like a little old school pool, like when I was a kid, one of the little small ones. And then one you could put your whole body in it pretty much. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Ridiculous. Absolutely 100% ridiculous. So that is 5 things that you can do. 5 things that you can do to beat the heat outside, guys. And I hate the heat. Okay. Let me say it one more time for you. Okay. I hate the heat. Now, a part that you've all been waiting for. Sounds like a Goldilocks story. Too cold. Yes, it does. That was good. Too hot, just right.
She has one.
Oh, you're killing me. Love my kitty poo. You're killing
Yeah.
me, Mary Beth. You didn't, but you only got one. She has three. Okay. Queenie over here has
No.
three of. Yeah, you do.
I have one for me.
Uh huh.
Bella had one, and then there's a little baby one.
Oh well. Okay. All right. Oh yeah. So you see how my life is. I'm telling you. All right. So back by popular demand, you know what time it is. This or that. This or that. This or that. It's going to be ridiculously this or that. These ones are ridiculous, guys. But and I'm going to try to do it because the comments aren't showing up in the actual feed today. So I will try to let you know who winner is and who picks what. All right. First up for this or that. This or that. Number one is: would you choose a 92-degree day or snow? This or that, this or that, this or that. What do you think? One for the queen, one for the princess, and one for the princess's friend. Trace,
I love
Yes.
you, Tracy.
you're supposed to be on my side, buddy. Come on, be on my side, will you? If somebody says snow, look at all these damn snow people. Look at
I'll
this.
take the heat.
Look at this. Tibble says snow. Facebook user says snow. Mary Beth says snow. Jimmy says snow. Tracy says 92. God dang, that's your guy. Tracy's your guy now. I'm telling you. Chris Bergeron says snow. Janine McKay says 99. You're killing me, Janine. Come on. Chris Wilchinson says 92. Laura says 92. Oh, yeah. Give me a shovel. Yeah, Tim, it looks like a toss up to me, too. Notice how your snow people don't have to work out in it. You know what else you forgot? Jeez. I'm telling you. All right. So that's this or that number one. We're going to call that a draw. We're going to call that a draw. Number two. This or that. This, you got to bounce it around or something. This
Trying.
or that. This or that. Number two is kiddie pool versus AC. Which one are you going to do? Kiddie pool versus AC. Kiddie pool versus AC. In this or that. This or that. Recess, dude. Oh, look at, she's like, recess, sucker. That's pretty good. You get them, Mary Beth. Trace says AC. Tim says AC. Facebook user says AC. Jeannie McKay says AC. Jimmy Dalmas AC. AC. We're not even going to play around. AC DC too. Well, yeah, absolutely. AC all day long. No kiddie pool. Kiddie pools are my fat ass can't get in a kiddie pool.
They have big ones now.
Trace, you can have ours if you
I'll
want.
have to show a picture.
Yeah, you have to do that. We'll have to bring a picture next time. And the final one, right across, right
This
across
is
my
at number 3.
right across my face, girl. Jeez. All right. Michigan heat or dry heat from somewhere else? Because they always talk about dry heat everywhere. Michigan heat or dry heat? Which one are you going with? This or that? This or that? Jeez, people are cracking up. You're ridiculous. I'm dry heat. To where? Arizona?
Vegas.
Dry heat. That's hot as bejesus
It's
too.
dry.
Oh my goodness. Do you have to hang on those walls behind? You need to hang those. No, I don't need to hang. We like throwing them around. We like putting them into action. All right. So dry heat it is. All right. So we were tossed up on number one. Number two was AC. And number three is a dry heat. Heat is heat. Atta go, Kath. Get them, get them, get them. So that's the end of this or that, this or that. All right. Final segment of the show. What realtors see? What realtors see? We have a fine choice of some wonderful pictures that we've
They were
seen
pretty
today.
good.
They're pretty good this week. So and understand there's probably no kids watching. So you can describe these any way you want, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, here's how this part works. You know how this goes. Okay. What realtors see works this way. I find either from other realtors that send me or fans that send me pictures or things I've actually seen. Mostly, like all three of these are things I've seen already this week. So just things that I see out on the road when I'm driving around and showing homes. And your job is to put the most ridiculous, goofy, funny, sickening description possible, caption possible. And you have a chance to win millions of dollars on a scratch-off ticket, courtesy of Talking Real Estate and the Bergeron team. Drum roll, please. All right, number one. Tina Doney watching in the house. Very nice.
What up, Tina?
All right, where is it at? Let's see. I'm doing this one first because it's going to be ridiculous. I guarantee it. That was in front of somebody's house. yesterday. What realtor seen number one? Let's see what kind of comments, what kind of captions we get for that one. That was out in front of a house. Here we go.
Bring your A game.
Yeah, bring your A game to this one because it's definitely going to be ridiculous. Mary Beth starts it off. Nice cock. I knew that was coming. Chris Wojcinski, cock-a-doodle-doo.
Just say it. Take it out.
Tracy, there's a huge cock hanging in front of her. Oh, it's a retarded rooster. Oh, Jason, you can say it, buddy. We're almost past the half century mark. It's gonna be one hell of a wake up. What? Wow. Wow. Oh yeah, cock lover. Yeah, you ain't kidding. I just looked at him like, what in the hell is that? 30 seconds, guys. You got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. 30 seconds on this one. Oh yeah, yeah. Let it all hang out. That's a big rooster. Oh, Jesus. The FAA is going to come looking for us. He's big, she says. Oh, God, no. 10 seconds.
This isn't bad.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we're going to go with the person that got us all started down that road,
Yes.
Mary Beth Beltowski with nice cock. There you go. And I meant bird. Thank you very much. All right. Number two. Number two. Let me find it here. Hang on. Where is number two at? Come on. So this one's a little different. Like, I know we like to go to exotic places and stuff like that, but this one just I guess you're taking it to the extreme, I guess. If you really like to want to be somewhere else.
And that was the garage.
Yeah, and this is also was in a garage. So this was also in a garage. What realtor see number two? This is in somebody's garage. What realtor see number two? What realtor see number two? What do you got for me, ladies and gentlemen? What do you got? Your chance to win millions of dollars in scratch out ticket, courtesy of Talkin' Real Estate. Yeah, I did start it. Jungle in a box. All right. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Yeah, I guess. Cheap way to get lakefront property. Yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that. In somebody's garage, man. A tapestry to Narnia. Okay. Looks like Florida. Yeah, a little bit. Lay off the LSD. Jesus Christ. Where the wild things are. All right. Where the wild things are. Who's that? Find out who that was.
Tina.
Oh, okay. Garage Oasis, not backyard Oasis. Garage Oasis. Guys, you got 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yeah. I'm telling you, a lot of garages. The next one's a garage too, right? Yeah, next one's a garage too. Dream vacation to Florida. Everybody's got goals. Everybody's got goals. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do you know where you are? You're in the jungle, baby. Little Guns N' Roses, Jimmy Dalmage. You are a winner for What Realtor See number 2. Last one, ladies and gentlemen, last chance. Your last chance. This was actually pretty cool. I like this one. I mean, I thought it was cool. And again, it was in a garage. I don't know if I've ever seen this inside a garage. I've seen them other places, but not inside a garage. Not inside a garage. Let me make this big for you. All right. So here we go. What realtor see number 3? What realtor see number 3? There you go. Those are stairs coming from the basement into a garage, and they see this. What realtor see number 3? What realtor see number 3? What do you think, guys? Stairway to Heaven like that. What do you think? I just never seen anything like that in a garage before. Stairway to Hell, yeah. What the F? Mother-in-law apartment? That's pretty good. Stairway to Hell. There you go. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Again, I never seen those. Austin Powers lives here. Doot, 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 doot. Doot, 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 doot. I've never seen those inside a garage. First of all, an access like that is unusual. And then second, I've never seen those inside a garage. Welcome to Jiffy Lube. Jesus. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds. Definitely interesting. It's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting week. It's been an interesting week. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is the nicest mother-in-law apartment I ever saw. Holy smokes, Kathy Cordy. They had to dress it up for you, give them the decorative railings going down. So they're definitely different. All right. Let's get that out of there. Ladies and gentlemen, I hopefully enjoyed the show today. We'll have a couple minutes on the after show. I cannot stand the heat. So it was all about the heat today, all about the warm sweatiness, all about the craziness. So I am Scott Bergeron, and I'm always talking real estate. See you at the after show. Bye-bye.